Welcome to my channel. I'm Gui. Lately, you probably noticed more and more Chinese creators are popping up on YouTube. And yeah, I'm one of them. We all know YouTube is banned in China, right? So, how do we cross the network firewall? We will be arrested and put in prison? Instead of letting people wonder what's going on, let's just talk about it openly. From what I've seen, it comes down to three themes. First, our videos are kind of like made in China products. Some of us start by making content for our home audience, but the market gets super crowded. So, these Chinese people go overseas. Second, people around the world are getting genuinely curious about China. Some sharp Chinese creators picked up on this fast. Third, YouTube itself. In China, a lot of topics just aren't allowed or get heavily restricted. Negative content is discouraged because it's seen as harmful to the development of the country. Plus, YouTube's algorithm and monetization are way better than Chinese platforms. Let me sit down and dive a little deeper into each one. Where do we come from? From what I can see, there are like three main groups. The first group are creators who are already big in China. China's internet is relatively closed, but the market is huge. 7 or 8 years ago, Chinese platforms threw money at them, but now earnings are super low and unstable. And after the pandemic, the economy took a hit. Lots of people lost jobs and turned to making videos to get by. The second group are people with overseas experience or strong English skills. They got on YouTube early, saw the trend, and jumped on it. The third group are people like me. I've never been on camera before. I really want to express myself, but in China, your accounts are tied to your real identity. Your parents, relatives, co-workers will eventually see them. It's just a matter of time. I would never let that happen. After the pandemic, China opened up visa-free travel. YouTubers from all over came and made travel videos. They got tons of views. Then Chinese people reposted those videos back home. And sometimes they got even more views than the originals. Before, most of the China-related reports people saw were probably about politics, economics, and other big picture stuff. But they knew very little about the daily lives of ordinary Chinese people. After all, most of us are just regular people. Not everyone is a politician who cares about boring political topics. The firewall? Not a big deal. More and more people in China have VPNs, and I haven't heard of anyone getting in trouble for it so far. Even Chinese government media have official YouTube channels. Plus, with AI translation, language is no longer a barrier. A 50-year-old rural Chinese woman who speaks no English can build an audience here. On Chinese platforms, your new video gets exposure for 2 or 3 days. Then it's buried forever. You have to keep posting non-stop, like eating a meal every day. On YouTube, a video you made years ago can go suddenly viral. Every video is like a brick. It doesn't disappear. It builds a foundation for your channel. So, Chinese creators want to go global, and a lot of people outside China are curious about China. YouTube has welcomed this trend because the platform really needed some new blood. We may live in different countries, but we have so much in common. Feelings we all understand. And that's why, no matter where we are in the world, sharing our lives makes us feel like we are not alone anymore. I'm Gui. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Wishing you all happy, wonderful days ahead.